welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of Kloak. Now this is an abstract game and kind of reminds me of checkers with connect 4. You're trying to connect 3 of the same colors. Whoever connects 3 of the same colors twice wins. You're able to cloak your pieces. I will cover more of that in the mechanics. So we're just going to jump right into the rules. So for such a simplistic game, the rules kind of dive into it and miss some of the steps after watching the video. And a lot of people have mentioned that in this their reviews of this game because it just didn't cover everything in the actual rule book. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. And the rule book doesn't do a great job of going step by step. Even though it's a simple game, it's not explained well or illustrated. So 3 out of 5. Component quality, 5 out of 5. Great components. The board itself is very thick. These little pieces that cloak it are really nice and thick. The little middle pieces are nicely designed. Vibrant colors, everything. So 5 out of 5 in the components. So the experience, I'm going to give it like a 2.5 out of 5. I just think that the game could be needs more mechanics to it. It also was a little simplistic. And then some of the movement mechanics were just not very well explained in the rules. And at the end, you're just most of the pieces are cloaked, and it's just taking a long time to figure it out. I just think that mechanically it could be better and smoothly, more fine-tuned. So for the experience, I'm going to get a 2.5 out of 5. So for the mechanics, same thing, 2.5 out of 5. I think it could be fine-tuned. So the way you play the game is, okay, so you can move. What you're trying to do is move the pieces until you move it, just say right up here, and then you have 3 of a kind. You can't start with 3 of a kind and the whole board set first. You can cloak, and then once you cloak, you can also move. But if you move, you can't try to get your points on it. So let's just say I cloak this piece after moving it. So I went from here to here. I wouldn't be able to show and score the points. So then you could jump from cloak to cloak to cloak. Once you touch a piece, you have to move it. You can move the pieces any pretty much angle you want. And so once you cloak it, you're pretty much making it harder and it's just more of a memory game. But it's pretty much connect 3 of the same color, and you're just hiding it to extend the game. So that's pretty much how you play the game. It's very simple. It pretty much I just feel that there needs to be more into it. The component quality and it's really good. I see the idea in how it might be fun to a certain extent, but I just feel that there's better games to implement this or implement a style that has that hidden or memory style game. I don't think that this one has enough mechanics that keep people's interest. I think that this will be lost after a few plays. So that's why I give it a 2.5 out of 5 in mechanics. Replayability, I'm going to give it a 2. Like I said, I think that the replayability is low because after the second game, we play 3 or 4, and it just, the more and more you play it, the more and more it just becomes repetitive, and also the mechanics are not strong enough to have a strategic type of competitiveness between opponents. So that's why I give it a 2.5 or 2 out of 5 in the replayability. Overall total, I'm just going to give this a 5 out of 10. I think that it could be implemented in different ways that might improve the game or give it more of a strategic element to the game. But for now, it's just, I think it needs to be a little bit fine-tuned, maybe add some more elements to the game. But the components are phenomenal. The designs is really vibrant and cool, but I just think that it just misses the mark for me and Quentin, because there's not enough in the game, and it becomes very repetitive very quick. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. We're going to have a link where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.